So I wanted to add some commentary directly to my Prezi, but I'm not sure how to do that. So instead, I decided to record this video of the Prezi, but both the Prezi link and the embedded video link will be posted in the discussion if you'd like to follow along at your own pace or see them separately. But let's get into it. I chose 21st Century Cyber Charter School, or 21CCCS, as the virtual school to take a look at for this assignment, as it was relatively close to home and it seems to be doing fairly well for itself. A little bit about 21CCCS. It was established back in 2001 out of Pennsylvania, asynchronous online academy that accepts students from 6th to 12th grade, and it's a nonprofit organization. So a little bit about what makes 21CCCS tick. The basis for all learning plans is to maximize student achievement of the Pennsylvania academic standards while developing higher order thinking and complex problem solving skills. I grabbed this directly from the website and pretty fairly describes their goals as an organization. I also managed to grab a virtual interview with their director of education, Ben Ruby, and when I asked about what the main goal of 21CCCS is, he replied saying that it was to maximize the learning of all students. So taking a look at some of those students, I pulled up the demographic breakdown of the school, and I asked Ruby about the general attendees. So as you can see, the school is able to provide an education for many students that might not perform well in a traditional brick and mortar environment. From some of the testimonies found on their website, students who have felt limited or trapped in a traditional school environment found the freedom of 21CCCS's asynchronous online structure to be a welcome change. So the school also does not deny any student admission. Rather, it's a school of choice, and any student who is eligible for a district public school can apply. So as mentioned before, the school has an asynchronous class style with an 180-day school year. There are, of course, no days off for snow or schedule conflicts. The students are expected to complete a workload of about 5 to 5.5 hours each day. Also noteworthy is that students have an allotted 56 hours per week of available time for one-on-ones with their teachers. This doesn't mean that students will spend that much time with their teachers directly, but rather that they're required to be available should the students need them. And although I was unable to find an exact sample of the online learning environment that a student would be looking at, I'd imagine it's rather similar to our own, with a little extra emphasis on direct teacher-to-student engagement, as we can see here, due to the younger student body. As for the website itself, I found it fairly easy to navigate with a lot of useful information. And again, unfortunately, I wasn't able to provide commentary in the way that I would wanted to, so I'll be letting the embedded video play, but feel free to skip ahead about 2 minutes if you'd like to take a look at it separately. .org, or clicking the logo in the top left corner, we can navigate the website, and I'm going to take us over to the parents section just to show you a few of the testimonials that we have from parents that have students in the school in case a prospective parent was interested in enrolling their own child. A few more longer testimonials are listed here. You have a nice little overview of what it means to be committing to this school for the students, where you can watch a quick little video about the day in the life of what it is to be a 21st Century Cyber Charter School student, which is very helpful as well. Then we can check out some of the other areas where students can interact with each other, check out the clubs that the school provides. There's even a nice long school year calendar. If I can remember where it is. Go over here, when in doubt, and sure enough, there it is. For the upcoming 2017-2018 school year, all of the information right at the fingertips of any parent. Follow along with their student throughout the year. Nice thing about the website is as well for shareholders, since it is a non-for-profit organization, you can check out the budget. This is the preliminary budget for the 2017-2018 coming school year, and here I've brought us to the open records request page, and finally here under the enrollment and the open houses section, you can see that there are multiple virtual information sessions in an actual in-place, face-to-face session for parents so that they can learn a little bit more about the school. Overall, I do find 21st Century Cyber Charter School's website to be fairly easy to navigate, not too many issues, setbacks. It provides the information for parents and stakeholders very openly what they need is right at their fingertips. All right, there we go. So, yes, as for the standards and the scores, the proof is in the pudding for Pennsylvania's top cyber school. The grades are high, the SAT scores are proficient, and parent and student reviews are overwhelmingly positive. So I wanted to find a little bit about why the school might be so successful when not every cyber charter school out there is doing so hot. And I chalked it up to a few key reasons. 21CCCS manages all of their own coursework, and they create their entire curriculum essentially on a per-student basis, ensuring that pretty much each day of school meets the individual needs of specific students. So it's very personalized. There's also a close relationship built into the infrastructure of the school system. So as Ruby let me know, each student is assigned a teacher as an academic advisor, and they reportedly build a close relationship throughout the school year. As Ruby put it, he said this was recently made evident by the hugs and tears that were shed at graduation this past year. Finally, and perhaps most of all, the school's nonprofit, and its board of trustees is committed exclusively to the well-being of each and every student, rather than the monetary success of the organization itself. So when all that matters is the education of the student, I think that goes a long way in the actual educational experience. So overall, 21CCCS seems like a very dynamic and personalized school, capable of catering to students who otherwise wouldn't be showing as much signs of success in the brick and mortar schools of Pennsylvania. So thank you for watching.